Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. Yeah, to see ya, guys. See, I know I say yeah on many shows there that this is my best show. See, nothing, nothing, yeah, trumps this one. This is one of the best I have down here, yeah. And of course, I'm always happy. I'm not always happy sometimes, just like today, yeah, to meet this guy because he's gonna he's gonna talk tough about his football club
Man,
as
I don't
usual.
talk. I don't talk. I don't talk tough, Tony. I just tell you, I have foresight. And I'm able
Mm,
to see things before they happen. And I think a lot of
mm.
Arsenal fans lack a bit of foresight, and they start shaking their bums a bit prematurely. But it's a pleasure to be with you, Tony. And to see that
ladies,
when I said
ladies
there's
and
so much
gentlemen,
difference
man,
between
the
Tottenham and
Tottenham Van
Arsenal,
Helsing is in the house here, guys. Yeah, the
I'm
Arsenal
ready.
Slayer is down here with us. My partner in crime, Deji Spores. Deji Spores, how you doing, brother? Talk to these people, man. How have you been? Happy New Year to you, man. See, yeah, this sports fans here. You guys always forget the little things in life, yeah. Like, how did your New Year go? How are you doing? You just only want to talk lyrical about your football club from the get go. Deji,
Uh,
how are you doing?
bro, I'm
How's your New
doing
Year going?
yeah, bro. I'm doing well, bro.
Mm,
New Year was good.
mm,
Um, I used the opportunity to just kind of rest and spend some time with the family.
yeah.
Uh, and I sat back and I watched some really great football. But how was
Mm.
it for you, my bro?
Hey man, it was okay, man. Chilling, enjoying the games. Spoke to family. I didn't spend it with them, but spoke to family, friends alike, and sent you a couple of messages, and you text back anyway. So it's good, man. I'm blessed. Blessed to have people around you. That are like around me. Blessed to have other people that I do things with that are around me that I consider friends.
Yeah,
Blessed to have a family around me too that I called and and they're all good and okay. It's nice, man. So man,
absolutely.
Deji Sports, man. Waxing lyrical, man. I've been seeing you on shows, yeah, trying to get respect, yeah, from all this lot, yeah, from Chelsea fans, Man United. See, and you're pushing your luck, man. But again, see, they just pause.
Do you think so?
See, you're pushing your luck. You're
You
pushing your
reckon?
luck. But again, they just pause just to set it off. Yeah, quite well. Deji, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins in 4 wins in 5 games for Tottenham Hotspurs. I set you on a roller coaster to fifth position in the league. 39 points. You're looking good. You beat Bournemouth, pretty much a strong Bournemouth team. You beat Brighton. No, sorry. Brighton beat you
Yeah, we
away
lost
from
again.
home. Yeah, exactly. Four goals to two. You beat Everton. That was a tough game. I thought you guys would, get smashed by Everton at home, but you guys pulled it off. And football and Nottingham Forest, got beaten by you, and that was an away game. And again, you smashed Newcastle 4 goals to 1. They just pause. Yeah, I don't want to be the Arsenal fan waxing lyrical about Tottenham Hotspurs, but man, I have to say, Ange football is on overdrive. What do you have to say, man?
No, thank you, and happy New Year to everybody. Big up to 40 Chats, Male, and all the other people that join in. I just want to say to all you, we're gonna have an amazing 2024. I
Mm.
think Tony's channel is
Amen.
only gonna from strength to strength, and it's
Amen.
been
And you too, and your
it's a
channel
pleasure.
too, bro. And your
No,
channel
thank
too.
you, bro. No, thank you, and let's kill it. But I think Tony, the thing you failed to say, um, is that Tottenham did all of this with a depleted squad.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It was a depleted squad, and we were able to get these wins. Do you get what I'm saying? And so, yes, you're right. We've had 4 wins in 5, but when you really deep it, we haven't had our strongest team since the Chelsea game, and we've managed to hang in there with the bare bone. And I think that's been the most impressive thing about Tottenham and what we've done. It's not just orange football; it's orange football on its last legs. You know, literally when it comes
Wait, Deji, wait. I'm not buying that. Bentancur is down there. You have Emerson at the back. You have
Bentancur just
Davies
come.
down there. Deji,
Bentancur
I'm not
just come
having.
back.
You have Udogi. You have Udogi down there. You have Poro. You have
Bentancur has just
Bentancur in the
come back,
middle of
my
the
bro.
park.
Bro, let's
You
be
have
real. Can
Puppet
I ask
Sar.
you a
No,
question?
I'm not buying all
Let
that
me
crap.
ask you.
Deji Spurs.
Let me
You
ask
have
you a
Johnson
question.
who's looking good. You have Richarlison who's scored some good goals this season. Deji Sports, you have Son who's scoring on all cylinders this season. Deji and Lo Celso is also looking good. Deji Sports, how can you say that's a depleted
No,
squad?
don't say
You,
that. Don't
you
say
have
that. You know
squad
what?
in depth and it's
You
working
know.
for you guys. Come on,
Do you
man.
know why you can't say that? Because you said we didn't have squad. That we didn't have squad depth.
I didn't say that. It was other
So
podcasters
no, but you
that were
said that
throwing.
Arsenal had a better squad depth than Tottenham. Do you still stand by that?
No, man. No.
Does Arsenal have a better squad depth than Tottenham?
No. We don't.
Okay, so can I ask you another?
I'll be pretty frank with you.
Can I ask you another
We
question?
don't. We don't.
Can I
You
ask
have
you
more
another
squad
question?
depth
Can
than
I?
Arsenal.
Okay, so Tottenham have better squad depth.
Better squad depth than Arsenal. Yeah.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
so can
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
confirm that
Yeah.
Tony Cloud? But you
Yeah.
know what? I respect you for that because most Arsenal fans will say that their squad is better than Tottenham's squad, and I'm like, are
No,
you
no,
sure?
no, 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 no,
Because
no, 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 no. Let's go back. You said squad depth. There are two
bro,
different
squad
things.
depth. You don't have. What I'm trying to
No.
say
Yeah,
is
it's
you're
different from the first
confirming that the
11
Tottenham
that you
bench.
scored.
Can I clarify? You're confirming that the Tottenham bench is better than your bench. True or
Yeah,
false?
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I agree.
People have been telling me, Arsenal fans have been telling me that you have a better bench than Tottenham. And now I'm happy that you've seen the light because we know that if you had if you had Ben White and Kivio in defense, you wouldn't be in the top 5. You know that, yeah? In your
Yeah,
last
yeah,
9 games.
yeah, sure, definitely.
Right.
I agree. I agree.
So for me, I'm allowed to pump my chest because I was led to believe that we had no depth. That Lecelso was rubbish. That Belize was rubbish. That Emerson Royale was rubbish. That Ben Davis was rubbish. Yet these are the same players that have put Tottenham where they are right now.
Exactly. I agree. I agree. I agree. I
Thank
agree.
you.
And
Okay.
but did you suppose? Yeah. See, let's get it. Let's get it straight up. Yeah. It's not like these players. Yeah. Don't herald them. I don't want you to. I don't want you to pump up your chest. Yeah, and believe that these players are world beaters. They are just fringe players that happen to pick up form at the right time and at the right place. That's how I want to look at it. Next, probably maybe in the second half of the season it might just go downhill from there. You never know. It's not like Lo Celso is your world beater. It's not like Everton
No. Can I
when
just?
you are playing in central
I don't
defense.
mean. I
It's
don't
like a
mean to.
world beater.
Tony,
I'm
I
not
don't mean to
buying
cut
that. I'm
you.
not buying that.
No, you
All
said
I'm just
something that
saying
was
is
interesting.
that your squad depth
Wow.
have picked up form at the right time and at the right place to do it. And
But
that's
look
now.
how Anthony Herbert's in the chat. Big up to Anthony Herbert who's
Big
shaking
ups
his bum
Anthony Herbert. Big
silently
ups
at
Footy
home.
Chad. Big up Malia
Can I
and
just say
Anthony
something?
Herbert.
You said you were one of the Arsenal cronies that said to me, "Wait until Tottenham have injuries," and I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
You said when Tottenham have injuries, we will fall off, and you're right. We had the injuries to Madison, we had the injuries to Van der Ven, and
Yeah.
that's when we started to
At
see,
the time in 6 games
yeah,
in 6 games you got
we,
nearly only one win and five losses
we
at the
started to
top.
see
Yeah,
the wheels
yeah,
fall off. But
it did. And the
but
players didn't step up at that time.
well, I don't know if they didn't step up. We were outplaying the teams, we just didn't get the result. But the main thing is now, though, is that we, even with all of this, have managed to get ourselves within 1 point of view. Now, you wouldn't be able to handle the amount of suspensions and injuries that Tottenham have and still be in the top 5. Arsenal can't do it. We know that. Because even with pretty much your full team, why haven't Arsenal run away with it? You've had your full team, pretty much, Partey missing and Timber. That's it. And this is what you're giving us. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, definitely.
you can't say, oh, you know, are you guys gonna do better? Can you go on a run? Because this has been bad. We've had our
Yeah,
best players out for almost 9 games. half the games that we've played. Because remember, we were unbeaten in the first 10. Now
Mm,
we've played 19 games where we've not had Madders, we've not had Van der Ven, we've not really had Bentancur, we've not really had Romero. He's come in and out. And Pape Sarr missed a few games as well. Basuma, suspension, it is his fault, but he's still been missing.
yeah.
And you want to tell me that I shouldn't shake my bum? You want to tell me that I shouldn't get excited that Van der Ven is coming home, that Madders is coming home, that
Mm,
Basuma's coming home, that Pape
mm.
Sarr's coming home, that
Oh
all
my
these
God.
ballers,
Deji's
Romero's
cooking,
coming
guys.
home,
Cooking. It's cooking.
is coming home. And you want me, bruv, you know for a fact, if these players were on the pitch, we'd be top of the league right now. So for me right now, bro, you need to put some respect on it. There's no way you can say if and if and if. Because if and if and if already happened, bro. It's
Mm.
happened. That Madness has been out. That defense has been out. They've been out, and guess what? They're coming back, and they're coming back to finish off the season. You can't say the same. Where it gets scary for Arsenal is you've not had your big injuries yet. You've not had Saka out for 2 months. You've not had
Mm.
Martinelli out this season for 2
But but
months.
but but,
But
but Saka
defenders,
is not that player that goes out for two
remember,
months. Deji, I'm
you
sorry,
haven't
man.
had
He doesn't go out for
Saliba
2
out.
months. You
You've
know
not had
that.
Saliba out for 2 months or Gabriel for 2 months. When that happens to you, boy, oh boy, oh boy. So for
Mm.
you, my brother, right now, I've been saying it and I'll say it again. Tottenham has been the best team in the Prem so far this season. And what I even find funny is you, Tony, you and your cronies, because I've been watching you in the chat, you and your best friend, Paul Merson, want to now start shaking your bum for Tottenham players. What?
Oh my God. Are you
So you,
serious?
because I know in your Premier League 11, you have about 4 or 5 Tottenham players. What are you doing, including my players in your team? I see
Which
you.
which players are you talking about, man?
So
Are you
far, I
dreaming?
know in your team of the Premier League team so far this season, you
Mm.
put down, and I quote, you put down Vicario, you put down Udogi, you put down Madison. As best players of the season so far, you've put down Son.
Deji's
Yeah?
waffling, guys. He's
You know
waffling.
what I'm
He's
saying?
waffling.
And you
He's
put down Van der Ven. Bro,
he's waffling.
get
No,
out of
no,
my club.
no, see, Deji Sports. See, I give it to you. Yeah, you guys have been resurgent. Yeah, your squad depth has actually risen to the occasion. Yeah, I should give that to you. I'm more surprised about players like Lo Celso
Crazy.
doing a job, and seeing Richarlison, yeah, from the depths last season couldn't even score a goal. This
I
season,
told you.
this guy has. I think this guy has outscored Gabriel
He's out.
Martinelli and Gabriel
He
Jesus
scored. He scored.
put
He's
together.
outscored
This see
Martinelli. He's
Arsenal
outscored
fans
Jesus. He's outscored your Nkiti Kati. He's
exactly.
actually scored more goals than your front guys. None of your front guys have scored
Mm,
more goals than Richarlison because Richarlison's got 6.
yeah, he scored six, but not combined. Yeah, but of course, yeah, he scored six
Not
goals.
combined. I'm
And,
just saying individually.
yeah, individually, yeah.
Who scored more
Edin
goals in
Nketiah has
your
about
front line?
Edin Nketiah has about 5 goals. Kai Havertz, who is not my number 9 or something like that, he has about 4 goals this season. My highest goal scorer is Bukayo Saka with 6 goals, and he's not even my number 9. Gabriel Jesus has only 2 goals this season, which is that bad. I have strikers in my team who are not even giving me up to 5 goals, and we are already half. We've gone past half the season
Our boy
already.
Saka is level
It's
with
shocking, man.
with Richarlison.
It's
You guys
shocking,
want
man.
to cuss Richarlison, say he's not good, but your best player is
The,
level with Richarlison. Can you imagine that?
Deji had a stinker last season, man. Don't herald this guy like one kind of big
Who who
striker or
who
something.
had a stinker?
Richarlison,
I said,
he had a
no,
stinker
I'm not
last
gonna lie.
season.
Be real.
Players changing form.
No,
Maybe this
Tony,
year
on
is
a
his
level,
year.
it's not just you saying that. Even Tottenham fans have been debating me, saying how Richarlison's not good, he's rubbish. They want him to see himself, and I said, just give the brother time. I saw this guy at Watford. I saw this guy at Everton. He's a decent player. He's somebody that is capable of getting double figures per season. He's not. He's not. He's on 6 goals. Who can tell me now that Richarlison won't get double figures this season? No one.
It's
Because he's
possible
going
he
to
could
get
get
double
double
figures
figures.
in the
Mm.
Prem, not all competitions, in the Prem. I've
But
been saying it.
how many competitions are you in? You're not in the Champions League. Tone it
Bruv.
down a bit.
Let's
Tone
not
it
talk
down a
about
bit.
let's not
Tone
talk
it
about
down a bit.
competitions because you man aren't doing jack this year. You know that. You know
Deji,
you ain't doing that. You're
talking about
dusty.
doing stuff. Talking about doing stuff this year, yeah. Deji Spurs, man. See, 4 wins in 5 games. That's big. But again, let's investigate. Let's look into the teams you beat. Yeah, you beat Nottingham Forest. I beat Nottingham Forest this season.
Yeah,
Uh, you beat Everton, yeah, in part of that 5 game stretch, yeah, yeah. We beat Everton. You played against Brighton. Brighton beat you up at home, yeah, and
yeah,
Arsenal did beat Brighton this season. You played Bournemouth. You won against Bournemouth. With
yeah.
Arsenal did beat Bournemouth this season. So if you check this game in a 5 game stretch, the teams that you've played, Arsenal has already beaten these teams this season already. So if you look at it, it's nothing special. You've beaten
Yeah, I
teams like
know.
Bournemouth.
See,
No, Deji, let me get this across. Yeah, it's nothing special. You've beaten teams like Bournemouth,
mm,
Brighton,
mm,
Nottingham Forest. Because we Arsenal have beaten these teams already this season. You have to
yeah,
do more to convince me that you
yeah.
can be able to win the trophy.
Okay.
Advance further up the
So,
league table. But you've not done that right now.
well,
You've
you're
just
you
beaten
see,
teams that
sorry to
Arsenal have beaten. So
sorry to cut
it's
you.
more like you've just passed the prerequisites.
I'm sorry.
Let's see if you can do the big games. Let's see if you
Right.
can
Well, can
go
I
and
just say
beat
something?
Manchester City at the Etihad. Maybe at the did you play them
Can I
at the
just say
Etihad?
something?
Did you play them at the Etihad?
We
Man
played
City.
Man City at the Etihad and got a 3-0 draw with a
Okay, got it.
defeat.
Okay, good, good. Then you have to have that return match against
But
them
let
at
me just
White Hart
explain
Lane.
something to you,
You
bro.
also have to play Chelsea again. You have to
Let
play,
me
and you don't do well
explain.
against Chelsea. You have to play games against
Tony,
boogie
let
teams
me
like
explain.
Liverpool and the rest of them. So let's see.
Remember,
Let's see.
apart from the Brighton game,
Mm.
most of these teams Arsenal struggled with. But I should also stress that even though you got the win, you have your full squad, barring two. The two players that has been missing has been Partey and Timber. But really and truly, you've had your full squad at your disposal. Tottenham have played these teams legless with one leg and were
Said
getting results.
legless. Deji,
We've been playing with
no,
one leg,
wait,
bro.
Deji, you're disrespecting your own team. How can you
No,
call
bro,
Professor
bro,
legless? How can you call
let me tell you,
Professor
because let me
legless?
tell you about the
How can you
Etihad.
call Bentancur
Let me
legless?
tell you about the Etihad.
Bentancur
Listen
would
up.
walk into many
Listen
teams
loud and
first
clear.
11. Deji,
Imagine, no,
Bentancur would walk into many teams first
listen
11.
loud and
What are
clear.
you talking about?
Listen
Pepper
loud and
Sarr would
clear.
walk into many
No,
teams in the
listen.
Premiership's first 11. What
Listen
are you
loud
talking
and
about?
clear, bro.
Udogi, who has been starting, would walk into teams first 11 this season. Deji, what are you
Of course
waffling
he would.
about? You had a good team that played against these
No,
teams and won.
listen,
Just
listen,
own it, Deji Sport,
listen.
own it.
So I want to know, do you think Arsenal could go to the Etihad with Zinchenko or Tomiyasu with Ben White as the centre backs? Yeah. Without Saka, without Martinelli, and can you get a result from that stadium? Let me know.
See, I don't know what you're talking about, but I've already beaten Man
No,
City this season. I've
I want to
beaten Man City
know
this season.
whether your centre back pairing of Zinchenko and Ben White, missing Martinelli and Saka, whether you could get something at the Etihad.
Martinelli has only scored 2 goals for me this season. It
Oh
doesn't
gosh.
matter.
Can you
He
just
has only
answer
two.
the question,
No,
bro?
I will not answer that because it's
Stop being
atrocious to
silly.
answer that question. Gabriel Martinelli has only 2 goals for us this season. He's
What's
as
he
good as
talking
dead.
about?
He's as good
No,
as
no,
dead.
don't
He's
say that.
he's as
These
good
are
as
your
dead.
star boys. This is who you were shaking your bum violently for. No, Tony, let me tell you something. Because we got the receipts on this show in episode 1 and at the beginning of season 2. I said to you, Arsenal can't do jack in this Premier League without a striker. But City won the league without a striker. I said,
I,
you
I
guys,
I did not say that to you. To
listen,
someone else
listen,
that said that to you. Eros,
listen.
big up
No,
to the show.
no,
Static,
no.
big
Let
up
me
to the
tell you
show.
why.
Football pants, big up to the show.
You
All of you
told
are real
me,
ones.
that Martinelli and Saka could carry the team. You said that.
That was
You
you
said
that displays last season. Last season, you said
you
Gabriel
no.
Martinelli.
Can you
No,
just confirm that you said
Last season, Gabriel Martinelli
yeah? No,
dropped about
you can you
15 goals
just
last
confirm
season.
that
This
you
season,
said
he's
Martinelli
dropped.
and
This
Saka
season,
could carry the team
the-
when
but
I
they
was
just
telling you that they're dusty?
it's the same thing with Richarlison. Last season,
No,
he was
don't bring
nowhere to be
Richarlison
found.
into
This
this. I
season,
need
he's
you to
scoring
answer
goals. What
my
are you
question.
talking about? It's the same thing with
I
Gabriel
need you
Martinelli.
to
Last
answer my
season, he scored
question, bro.
15. This season, he scored only 2. So, Deji, it's vice versa. You can
No, it's
move
not vice.
round the goalposts. You can
It's
move round
not
the
vice
goalposts.
versa. But
There's
let
enough
me tell
food
you
for
why it's
everyone
not
to eat.
vice versa. Can I tell you why it's not vice versa? Because everything that is happening to Arsenal, I told you in episode 1 of season 2. This is not new. But you, who is the Arsenal fan, guess what? You couldn't see it. And I was trying to help you. Stop shaking your bum for Martinelli. Stop shaking your bum for Saka. But you couldn't help yourself. You thought it was carnival. Yeah, you thought it was Notting Hill. And you started shaking your bum with a fluorescent green thong, and you thought Arsenal was going to do something. And now you want to backtrack on your own show on the 11th episode. You are shameless. Shameless, shameless, shameless. Your team is fully dusty. Fully dusty, and you know it. There is no reason why your team should be fourth in the Prem right now. None. At least with Tottenham being fifth, we know we've had our players missing. You couldn't handle the amount of smoke that Spurs have handled so far. And yet you come here talking. Tony, you
No,
can't
no,
talk, bro. You
no, no.
cannot talk.
Deji, I get that. You can smoke me all you want. I get
I,
that.
I
Yeah,
am smoking
I
you.
give.
I'm
I
smoking you like a chimney.
I get. See, Deji, yeah, I get you, man. You can smoke me all you want. I'm in the mud. I've already accepted that I'm in the mud.
No,
But
I don't think you
again,
have.
see, Deji, even if I'm in the mud, yeah, I'm fourth right now. It's not the position I ought to be at right now. But Deji Sports, man, you have to
What's
admit,
Bronco in the VA
Deji, you have to
saying?
admit, I have a bozo of a coach down there,
I
man.
told you.
I
I
have
told
a
you this.
bozo.
He's too creative.
Mikel Arteta, see, he
He's a
has no
madman.
experience. He's a madman. Yeah, a certified one.
Can we
You call him
agree
a
now, though?
madman, I certify it. I agree, he's
Ollie,
a madman.
just before you say your bit, can we? Because I want you to really explain what's going on with Arteta. Can you at least do this for the Arsenal faithful? Who is a better manager, Postecoglou or Arteta, based on what you've seen so far this season? Don't be ashamed to say it.
That's a tough spot. Yeah, that's a tough spot. Yeah, but see, this is the route I will go. That you suppose there are some managers you get into your football club to steady the ship. When Mikel Arteta came in, Arsenal was in big disarray. We came eighth in that season, yeah, eighth, fifth, or something like that, yeah. It was, you see, we had Mustafi at the back of our defense. We still have, horrible players who didn't want to play for this team. We had Messi Ozil who doesn't want to even play in midfield for us. Yeah, we had horrible players down here. He had to ship them out. We needed to bring in someone to kind of like steady the ship. And I understand that from that part of Mikel Arteta. He steadied the ship in a way, sent out some of the, horrible load we had in this team and brought us back to the Champions League. But that's where it ends. That's where it ends. Sometimes you just have to know when to say goodbye. Sometimes you just have to know when the story has ended and start a new chapter. And that's the chapter that Arsenal doesn't want to recognize that we are in right now.
But
He
you
came
can't
in,
say
he
that.
steadied the ship, he took us to Champions League, he fought for the title last season, and that's it. We need another manager to get us over the line. I will not throw dust on what Mikel Arteta has achieved in the football club. Yeah, he's gotten us an FA Cup in his own right. He took us to the Champions League this season. He's gotten
Yeah.
us back to top four area. He's gotten us to challenge for the title yet again. I get that, but Deji Sports, man, it is time to go. Sometimes you just need a
So
coach, a more
can you just
experienced coach,
confirm?
who will get you over the line and win trophies
So
for you.
can you just
And Mikel
confirm that?
Arteta is not that guy. That's just
So
it.
can you just confirm who's the better manager, Postecoglou or Arteta, based on what you've seen?
See, Deji, I don't have enough stats to actually.
You don't need to do
No,
that.
no,
Just
no,
look.
no,
The
no,
assemble
Deji.
said,
No,
"Use
no,
your
no,
eyes." Assemble says, "Use your eyes. Use
no,
your eyes.
no, Deji,
Use
I
your
can't
eyes."
say
Based on what you've
Deji,
seen.
Deji. Deji, I can't say that, Deji, because you know what? Yeah, you also had a shameless one when you went
I'm
on a
not serious.
five-game winless streak. You
We
called
had
for the
no
head of
players,
the
bro.
Deji.
We had no players.
You called for the head of this manager. So don't act here and play good.
No, let me tell
Don't
you
come
what I
here
did.
and act like you're the Flash
Let me
all of a
tell you.
sudden.
Let me
You
tell you what I
called for the
did.
head. You called for the
Let
head
me tell
of
you what I
Ange
did.
Postecoglou. Deji Sports, answer me
Only let me
yes
tell
or
you what
no.
happened.
Did you call for the head of Ange
Let me
Postecoglou?
explain.
Because I got
I will
receipts. Did
explain,
you
and then
call for the head of Ange
can I
Postecoglou when you had a winless streak in 5 games? Did you call for his head?
can
Yes
I
or no?
explain?
Deji, I want you to be honorable
I'm gonna
because
explain, and
I
I'll
know
answer
you to
the
be a
question.
honorable person. Will
I
you
will
be
be.
honorable and
I
say
will be. I will.
no, a
I will
yes or
be.
no answer? Be
I
a
will.
honorable
I
person.
will. I'm
Did
not
you
giving.
call for the
I'm not
head
gonna
of
give you
Ange
a yes or
Postecoglou?
no, but I will
Oh,
explain.
Deji, no, you're
Let me
shameless right
tell
now,
you.
Deji. No, Deji, you're shameless. Yes or no? It's a yes or no answer because
Let
I
me
got
tell you.
receipts
Let
and I
me
can't
tell
play the
you.
receipt.
Let me
Deji, I came with
answer.
receipt. I can play it for you, right? I can share it
Don't
right
worry.
now.
Let me do it.
Yes or no?
Let me give you the answer.
Did you call for his head? Yes or
Let me
no?
give you an answer. I'm gonna give you an answer. So the reason why, one of the things, Tony, that you got to appreciate, whether you like it or not, you are a superstar in this space.
Mm,
And when these people, these managers are human beings,
mm,
they have access to YouTube, they have access to Hotmail, they've got access to Google. What I did was a war cry, yeah, where
a
I
big
said,
one, man.
listen, I said to Postecoglou,
Mm,
playing this sexy football and getting results is stupid. And guess what he did? Straight after the game against Aston Villa, or no, after the game against West Ham, Postecoglou came out literally after I had said it and said
mm.
there is no point in Tottenham playing sexy football and losing. Hey, I did my job. If I'm going to use this platform to get through to these managers' heads, then I have to do it. And I did it, bro. I did it. And Postecoglou acknowledged. And then from that comment is when you saw the 5 games and in 5 games, the 4 wins.
Mm.
So the answer is yes, I called for him, but it was a war cry for him to realize that sexy football is not enough. And to true to word, he realized it, he heard the cry, and he fixed it up. Now, the assembled is out here, him and his
The-
brother Bronco in Vancouver. Yeah. Is he in Vancouver? VA is Vancouver, right? Because I ain't finished. I'm about to go in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Deji Sports is in the see yeah, guys. This is why I like bringing my brother Deji Sports to the channel, man. You see, yeah, the chart is pumping. They love him. They like the way he shakes his bum. But you know what? Yeah, Deji Sports.
Sense it, my man.
See, Deji Sports. I know you all. You're all good. Waxing lyrical. Very soon you might dye your hair like Cisco. But Deji
I will.
Sports, see, you
I will.
see, see, Deji, yeah. What are your prospects for Tottenham this season? Because see, guys in the charts, Deji have just shamelessly admitted that he called for the head
No,
of
no,
Ange
I didn't call
Postecoglou.
for the.
So so
It was
no
a
no
it
no
was a war
no
cry.
Deji, don't do
Can you just
no no
quote me
no
properly?
no
Because it was a war
Just
cry.
Deji, I've just established the fact that you're a honorable man. Please don't do this, man. Don't go back on your word
It was a war
and
cry.
say other things. Deji Sports, you called for the head of Ange Postecoglou. You did that, and we've settled that. We've established that fact. It's no different from some Arsenal fans demanding that, hey, Mikel Arteta, we want you out. So it's not shameless per se. You called for the head of your manager when you went on a 5 game winless streak. If Arsenal is calling for the head of a manager who hasn't developed players at all, who hasn't see, Gabriel Martinelli has looked worse under this manager. Bukayo Saka is looking shabby under this manager. He's hobbling, he's limping. He doesn't look good. He has no rest in this team. He's played
Yeah.
258 games with no
No,
rest. And
that's
this
rubbish,
manager
bro.
doesn't want to rest this
No,
guy.
don't, you can't
It's a
say that.
problem. He didn't
You
even
can't say
bring
that.
in competent. And again, he didn't
You've
even
got
bring in
Trossard,
competent.
bro.
Again,
Then
he
what
didn't
is the
even bring
point
in
of having?
a
Can I ask you a
competent
question?
player. to
No,
even give
listen.
Bukayo Saka a shot for his money.
Oh
Martin
gosh.
Odegaard is looking poor. He's not doing anything. This
No,
manager
don't
has
say that,
tinkered
bro.
with the
Because you
squad.
had
He's
Odegaard. You
tinkered
had
with our
Odegaard better
goalkeepers.
than Madison.
And right now we have a big goalkeeping problem in our hands. See,
No, don't say that, bro. Don't say
Deji
that.
Sports, we have
Don't
bare
say that.
bones. We have bare
No, don't say
bones,
that.
yeah, on our substitute bench. It's a shame that
No,
Tottenham
don't say
Hotspur. See, guys in the chat here, let this sink in. Yeah, I admitted it live on my own show. I don't care what the backlash would be. Tottenham Hotspurs have a reliable bench than Arsenal have right now on our bench, right now
that.
in the league.
And a more
They have
reliable
a more
manager.
better bench right now than us. They can afford to bring in Richarlison from the bench. They can afford to bring in a Bentancur from the bench. See, guys, we're screwed. They have
Hoiberg from the bench.
Hobert from the bench. See, guys,
Lecelso from the bench.
any Arsenal fan right now who thinks that we have a more better bench than Tottenham Hotspurs, I think crack is cheap where you are. Yeah, I think you're smoking the cheapest crack,
That's
and it's
all
very
right.
cheap where you are because these guys can afford to bring in Holbear, Richarlison, who has more goals than any of our strikers this season. I'm talking of Gabriel. I'm talking of the king of Zamunda, Eddie Nketiah. He has more goals than all these guys. So any Arsenal fan who is down here waxing lyrical that Tottenham Hotspurs don't have a more better bench than us, I'm sorry, you're dreaming and you're high on cheap drugs. So they just pause. You can talk, man.
Yeah, I was just also gonna say, and Tony, do you know, I have to say that we've done about 40 episodes, and this is by far the greatest episode. And respect to you, and respect to the fact that you're able to draw a line between, the banter, the talking, analysis, but
It's fact.
also
It's fact.
just facts of common sense and using your eyeballs. Now, the other thing, the part of the reason which the
Man,
assembled has
why
famously,
does that sound weird? Use your eyeballs.
no,
Oh my God.
you're using your
Sounds
eyes.
weird, but
You're looking at the game with your eyes. Now the
okay.
assembled is shamelessly shaking his bum violently in front of his fan in his underwear, um,
Violently
violently in his underwear. And I'll tell
shaking
you
his
why.
bum.
Part of the reason why you believe that Tottenham has a better squad is because of how Postecoglou is using the squad, is it not?
Mm,
Yeah. Remember, these are the
yeah,
same players that were under Conte that we were calling Dusty. Who would have thought that Emerson Royale, and I'm going to do a reaction show to this. Big up to Emerson Royale, because this
yeah.
brother has had to play right back, he's had to play left back, he's had to play centre back. He has spent the
But Deji, you
season
roasted
covering
him
people.
last season. You called him
Bruv,
useless. You told
I
them to
never,
throw him off.
no, no, I thought people
You
were
told
harsh on him.
Tottenham to throw him off
I
our
thought,
hot lane bird, on top of your stadium.
no,
Come on,
I'll
man,
be
Deji.
honest,
Don't wax lyrical
I
about
thought people
Emerson
were,
right now, man. You
I
wanted him
thought,
out last season.
can I
You
just
wanted
say,
him out last season. They just paused, man.
I
Don't wax
thought,
lyrical.
I thought people,
He picked up form when you needed him. Let's
no,
just leave it like
bro,
that. It's not. Don't
pull
herald
the,
him as this big player, as this player
bro, but
who
you know
knows his
what,
onions
Tony,
or something. He
just
picked
accept
up
you,
form,
but
and
we,
see,
listen,
shitty players do pick up form. Let's agree to that. Yeah,
no, listen to
shitty
this,
players pick up form. He's a
bro,
shitty player. He
bro,
picked up form, and that's good. So
look,
let it go, man, Deji. Let it go.
there's no, there's no excuses. Every player in the Prem are Premiership players. Whether you play for Luton or whether you play for Arsenal, you're a Premiership player, which means that you can kick a ball, basically. I mean, I'm stating the obvious, but let's remember that. So it's disingenuous of you and the Arsenal cronies to be saying that your bench ain't good. These are professional players on good money. What it is that your
My bench
manager,
is bare bones. See,
no,
Deji, pause.
it's not bare bone.
My bench is
If
bare bones, Deji. No, you have
there
to
was a
agree.
question
It's
by
bare
somebody in the
bones.
chat. There was a question that they said.
It's
I
bare
don't know if it
bones.
was.
No,
No,
Deji, let me
I think
tackle
it
that,
was
man.
Andy Herbert.
It's bare bones. It's bare
Let me
bones. No,
find the
Deji.
question.
No, Deji, we have to correct that statement.
It's not
I
bare
have bare
bone, bro.
bones. No, Deji,
It's
I
not
have
bare
bare
bone.
bones. No, Deji, I have
Kivior
bare
is a
bones on my
professional
bench.
footballer, is he not?
Deji, imagine.
Kivior is a
No,
professional footballer, is he not?
Deji is a shitty player. What are you talking
Emerson
about?
Roy,
It's a player
Emil
that came
Smith,
from
Emil
Spezia
Smith
with no
Rowe,
experience and came to this
Emil
football
Smith
club
Rowe
to play
is a
left back for
professional
me.
player, is he not?
Deji, are you smoking, man? Deji,
Abi
are you
Yasu
smoking?
is
I
a
have bare
professional
bones.
player,
I have
is he
bare
not?
bones on my bench. Deji Sports.
Zinchenko is a
Deji, tell me
professional
if this is
player,
fair.
is he not?
Deji, tell me if this is fair. Please, just tell me if this is fair. Guys in the chat, let me know. Ellie does football. Big ups to you. E Ross, big up. Jay Greens, big ups to you. See you guys, yeah. Is it fair to have Cedric the entertainer, whose only job is to play with Win the Dog in Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, on our bench? It's a disgrace. El Neni on our bench. Guys, tell me that's not bare bones. We have Fabio Vieira, who can kick a ball, who can't even mark players. He can't do anything. He's useless. £40 million spent on $40 million spent on this player. He's useless. And we have that guy in our bench right now, and he's even injured. He can't even cope with the pace in the Premiership. We screwed the Spurs. You have a more better bench than Arsenal. See, so you know what? Yeah, Arsenal is even. See, I wonder how I'm in top four this season. In the grand scheme of things, I wonder
So,
how I'm even
Tony, can I
fourth
just say
this season,
something?
man. I should be seventh
You
or
know
eighth in
what
the
I
league
don't.
this season. I have
Can I
bare
say?
bones in the see Digi Sports. I have
All right,
bare
all right, all
bones
right.
on my
We got
bench.
bare
You
bones.
have
But
people.
you know what I
You have
don't like?
people. No,
Can I
Deji,
can I
no,
can I
you don't
can I
understand
take
this.
issue
You
with
have
you?
people, Deji. You have people to call on your bench.
No,
I have
man.
none to call upon
No,
on my
don't
bench.
do this.
None,
Don't
absolutely
do
none.
this.
And the
Don't do
manager
this.
doesn't even trust the bench.
Don't do this,
That's
bro.
how bad it
No,
is. Deji
no,
Sports,
I'm
I'm
taking
screwed. You're
issue with
not
you.
screwed. You have players
Nah,
to come in. I don't have
no,
any.
stop
I
it.
don't have anyone to come in.
Stop it.
It's an SOS. I need
Nah,
saving
stop it,
down
bro.
here, man. I need
No, let
saving
me
down
tell you
here.
why. Let me tell you why. On our episode 1, 2, and 3 of this Minority Report, you were laughing at my bench when I said the Tottenham bench. I said to you that Tottenham is on par with Arsenal or we are better. I was telling you then that we could bring on Højbjerg, and now you're agreeing with me. How can that be? How can you start agreeing
I
with me now
agree.
when I
I
told you from time?
shamelessly I have to agree. He
Shameless,
looks a
bro.
more better
But
player.
let's
I
go
would take
one step
Colbert
further then.
right now than
Let's
keep
go a step
Cedric the
further.
Entertainer and El Neni in
Let's
my
really
team.
squash this because you laughed at me when we did, during
I
the
did. I agree. I agree. I
Arsenal
laughed at
Tottenham
you.
game.
I scoffed at
We
you. I did. Yeah.
no, listen. When we did the Tottenham Arsenal game, we did the 11. Remember, combined
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Let's review that right now.
No, we're
With
not
all
review.
play,
No, we're not.
with
No,
all
Deji,
players
but don't
fit.
be shit. No, Deji,
No,
don't be shit.
no, because I
Deji,
need
don't be
I need
shameless.
this. You know what it is?
No,
Can I
no,
tell you
no. I
something,
know we both shameless, but bro, don't
Tony?
drag us to the
Nah,
classes
let me
right now,
tell
man.
you.
Come on, man.
Can I
Don't
just
do
say
this, man.
this, please? I'm begging you.
Don't
I'm
do
begging
this,
you.
man.
You know, like in order for you to ask people to move forward, when people have been through trauma, they need time to heal. And that time to heal is when
It
you
is
have to
going for the
acknowledge,
juggler now, man. Oh
you have
my
to acknowledge when you've done wrong and put your hand up, but also allow me to heal. I need you to tell me and everyone in the chat that that Tottenham's team is better than Arsenal's team.
See, Deji. See, I have to admit. See, Tottenham is my enemy. Yeah, It's not so easy for me to say that Tottenham looks good, than Arsenal. But Arsenal fans,
Just tell
I will
me
have to.
which team
I will,
is better. Come on, stop
see,
doing the fence. I hate the fence. I need
no,
stuff.
I'm
You
on
know
the
how
fence
I
on.
roll.
I'm on the
You know
fence on
how
this
I
one.
roll.
I'm on the fence on this one. I don't like Tottenham Hotspurs, but but I,
Who is better,
but
bro?
I'll just concur. Tottenham is playing better football than Arsenal right
No, I don't
now.
want to hear that crap. I
You
want
guys are
to
playing
hear
good football right
which
now than
team do you
Arsenal.
think is better?
Your manager is getting the best out of the
No,
scrubs of the
which
team.
team
At least he's
is
getting the
better?
best out of
Full squad to
Lesoso. He's
full
getting the
squad.
best
Who
out
has a
of
better team?
Richarlison.
Full squad to full squad. Whose team's better?
Uh, see, they just you can't say that because
They
see
assembled. You're chatting hello garbage.
no Deji, you can't say that because
Let me tell you why.
part of my team, yeah, most of them are out of they're out of their
Like
depths right
Hasper, you're
now.
chatting rubbish.
They're out
How
of their
can you
depths
say
right now, Deji.
Arsenal
You
is
can't say
better
that, Deji. You
than
can't say that,
Tottenham?
man.
How can you say that?
But
How?
did you? But did you were in top four right now? You're not in top four. So technically, I'm still better than you. But again, I would admit, you You have a more better a squad depth than us. You play more better
No,
football than
don't
us.
say that. Tell me which
But they
team is better between Arsenal and Tottenham, or I'm not moving forward. I need you to
no
tell
no
me.
no. We have to
I'm
come
not
to a
moving, bro.
compromise. We have to.
Bro, I swear to you, I can be shameless, and I'm prepared to. I'm prepared to sabotage this whole show. We are not moving this conversation forward until you answer this one question: which team is better? Just have some
I
chest
can't
for it.
say. I plead the
I'll
fifth.
respect it. I'll
I plead
respect
the
you
fifth.
for it.
I plead the
I
fifth.
respect you for it,
I
bro.
plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead
See,
the
you know
fifth.
what, Tony? It's shameful on you.
I
Emi
plead the
Baba,
fifth.
at least Emi Baba, respect to you because you've got what Tony doesn't have. You've got
I plead the
kahunas.
fifth. God
He's got
forbid would I
kahunas.
admit that Tottenham Hotspur
He
is a
says,
better
"I
team than
what?"
Arsenal.
He said, "No, I
God
would not have
forbid.
Spurs are better than
I
Arsenal.
would never
Spurs
do it.
also have
I would
on and
never
off.
do it. I
Bro.
would
Even
never
Emi
do it.
Baba is a flop as well."
I would never
Let
do
me.
it.
Can I answer the Assembled's question because I'm very surprised by the Assembled. Today, the Assembled has shown me a new light. He says, "Integrity, Deji, who is higher in the league?" And you say that with your sunglasses on, even though it's winter and
Oh
it's
my,
dark out here. The Assembled is saying this shamelessly knowing that his team is dusty and Spurs is better.
oh
Look,
my God.
how can you say Arsenal is above Spurs in the league when they're only above Tottenham by 1 point? Are you proud of that?
Shout out to Jay.
Are
Shout
you
out
are
to
you
Jay and
guys proud of
Hotspur
this?
TV. Hotspur TV, that's my guy, Harry. Big up to you.
Is
Big up to
what team
Eros,
does
Boogie
Harry
Chaz,
what
the
team does
assembled,
Harry support?
everyone in the charts. Big up to you guys. You guys are the
What
real
team
heroes.
what team does Harry support?
Harry's a come on, man. You should know him, man. He's had a show with
I
us.
don't know. Let me tell you
He's a
why I
To-
don't know.
he's a Tottenham fan,
Let me
and
tell
he's
you why I don't know about Hasper TV.
come on, man.
He
Did you should know him, man.
he
He's
is
been killing it.
saying he is seeing something that no one in the chat has seen.
That what?
Hasper TV, where is he? Where is he from? Is he UK,
Yeah, he's
America,
in UK. He's in
Australia?
UK. Yeah, he has a big channel. He
Whereabouts?
has
Where
Sport TV.
is he on the island of Guernsey or something?
Deji, that's my brother, man. That's a guy
Let
that
me
held
tell
it down
you,
for me too, man. Yeah, I won't accept that, man. He's a
let
Tottenham
me tell
fan,
you why
and it's
I
a
think
sensible one. It's a sensible one.
Hasper TV, because he said Arsenal is better. And I'm thinking, Hasper, if you're a Spurs fan, and given the amount of suspensions and injuries that we've suffered, so bad that even Arsenal couldn't hack it, and yet we're only a point behind Arsenal. Do you genuinely think Arsenal's full team is better than Spurs'? Even Paul Merson, let me just say this. Paul
Big up to the
Merson,
Southern Gunner, real one down there,
Paul
man.
Merson
The Southern
does
Gunner.
not
Shout
like
out to you, my
Spurs.
brother. My brother.
Eros, you are right. Tony is shameless pleading the fifth. Somebody give this guy his green card. Let me explain.
I played the fifth, man. I played the fifth.
Let
I
me
can't say
explain.
anything.
Paul Merson, who's an Arsenal legend and hates Spurs, has not a positive thing to have say about Tottenham.
Mm,
In his team, Premier League team of the season so far,
mm.
he had 4 Spurs players, bro.
Oh
4.
my God, man.
And it would have been 5 if
It's a
Van der Ven
disgrace.
didn't get an injury.
It's a disgrace. It's a
It would have
disgrace.
been 5.
It's a
So come on,
disgrace.
bro. Come
It's a
on.
disgrace. It's a disgrace.
These men are even
It's a
telling you what
disgrace.
we can all see.
It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Even in our bench, yeah. Deji, Deji, man, it's shocking, man. It's shocking. The goalkeeping position used to be something so solid for Arsenal. Jens Lehmann, Seaman, all these players, yeah. And then we're having this goofballs, these ghostbusters, yeah. These these goofballs, these zombies. David Raya and Ramsdale, they just sports. This manager has killed this football club. The goalkeeping position is laid bare. Yeah, if you
Nah, he
fire,
hasn't killed.
if
He
you
hasn't killed.
see Digi Sports, if any team fire a decent shot at David Raya, you should be two responses. It's it is going into the net, or you're rattling that guy. Digi Sports, we are screwed. We have Kivio as the only left back that can come in place of Zichenko. I'm screwed in that place. If Liverpool is coming this weekend to the Emirates, they're coming down there to have skydiving tests. They're gonna run operations on Arsenal. like they've not done on any team this season. Look at what they did to Newcastle, cut
I
them
agree with
into
early
half.
goal
Yeah,
scoring.
if they come and see Kivior down there, oh my Jesus Christ! See, guys, I'm even considering not doing that watch along on Sunday. Yeah, because it's going to be a dropping on the day. We have Kivior down there. Zichenko is not playing. At least it's even better than Kivior. Kivior can defend. He can't invert. He's useless. Yeah, he's a Polish guy. He's not strong, not good on the ball, doesn't know his onions, hasn't bulked up for this league. He knows nothing. He's finished. See ya, guys. Martin Odegaard is done. Yeah, he's done. But Bukayo Saka can't even score a
How can you
one-on-one.
say
What
Odegaard
is
is
this?
done?
What
You
is this?
had the audacity
Martinelli has only 2 goals this season.
this
He
guy
can't
was
even
better
score
than
a
Madison at
one-on-one
the beginning of
open
the
with the
season.
net. We are
I can't.
screwed. We are screwed. We don't even have a
Early doors, big
striker.
up to you, man.
We
Early
don't even
doors
have a
football
striker. It's a big
is
problem.
legend.
And Deji Sports, yeah, even my manager doesn't even want to get a striker in. If we're serious about getting a striker, in the first week, that's this week, I should be seeing credible news of Arsenal going
But
and
I just
getting a striker, at least in negotiation stages right now. Right now, we're negotiating with no one. We've called, see, we've done nothing. That's what makes me understand that this manager isn't good enough for this football club. We're doomed. We're doomed. We don't have a bench. We don't have a striker. Our wingers are dead. Martinelli has only scored
oh,
2 goals this season.
you know what is paining
Odegaard
me?
is looking like a zombie. He's not looking good at all. We're screwed. We're screwed. Gabriel Magalhaes is looking like I don't know, man. He's beginning to bring out his bozo
Well,
gins all over again.
the
Deji
only
all over
the
the
only,
pitch. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Kai Havertz
well,
is
the
down
only
here,
thing I can
65 million
say to
pounds. I'm
the only
doomed.
thing
I'm
I can
doomed.
say to that rant is that I told you so. You're confirming everything I said in September.
Mm.
I was telling you this in September, bro. You're almost preaching to the converted. You're telling me what I knew before you. I knew this as a Spurs fan before you knew it. That's why I'm afraid to say, and this is probably the cheesiest thing I've ever done in my life. That's why I'm the Arsenal slayer, bro. Because I can see your fault. I was telling you about striker. I was shut down. I was telling you about your wingers. I was laughed at. The way people laughed at me, they were mocking me. Deji, Martinelli, Saka will chop you up. When I told you about Odegaard and Madison, you laughed in my face. You even said Kevin De Bruyne put Odegaard above Madison. Remember that, Tony? This is you, you know. This is you.
Mm.
You even dared to shake your bum a little bit for Havertz. You shaked it little. You
Hey,
shaked it.
little.
Arteta knows what he might have seen something you said when he bought something. He might have seen something. Seen what? What could he have seen?
A dead player.
Bro,
Oh my God, man. Oh,
what
man.
could he have seen?
It's shocking, man. It's
Bro.
shocking, Deji. Deji, in the FA Cup, yeah, you have an
Nah,
opportunity this
Hasper,
time.
you gotta be joking. How can you say this? Sorry, I know we're gonna deal with the FA Cup. I've got to deal with this supposed Tottenham supporter. Let me reel
Deji,
it out
Deji,
to you.
Deji is a sports fan, and he's a great guy. I respect him, man.
Let me just break it down for Hasper. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just reminding
Good,
him.
good, good,
Yeah,
good, good.
Vicario is better than any of the
Same way I
Arsenal.
won't allow anyone disrespect you.
Vicario is better than any of the Arsenal's dusty keepers. Udogi, we don't even need to go there. We know. Van de Ven is better than Gabriel, whatever his name is.
Shout out to Eddie
Saliba
Baba.
is
That's our
better than
guy, man. My
Romero.
brother, Eddie
Pedro
Baba.
Porro
Big
is
ups.
better than Ben White.
Mm.
Midfield, I think Pape Sarr and Basmati Rice are about on par. Basuma is better than Havertz, and Madison is better than Odegaard. Richarlison is even better than Jesus or Nketiah. We've got Son on the left, who's better than Martinelli, and we've got Kulusevski, who's been cooking on the
The proof
right.
is
But
in the
because of
pudding.
this,
Richarlison is better than Jesus. The proof is in the pudding. He has
so
6 goals. It's there. There's no argument about that. He's better than Jesus. He has more goals. See, Arsenal fans. Yeah, see, Arsenal fans. Yeah, sometimes put the ego away. Because see, we have to lay these things bare. Yeah, if we keep on putting this gloss on these players, yeah, we're gonna be hurt at the end of the season. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus is not looking good. I'm sorry, man. You have to give it to Deji Spores. He's not looking good. He's not getting goals. He's not getting goals. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
He's,
guys.
but,
Let's tell
but, but
ourselves the
let me
truth.
remind you one.
We need
Let
a
me
new
give you one
striker.
more reminder. When you
He's
were
not doing
laughing at
good.
me,
Richarlison is better than him this
let,
season. Call a
let
spade a
me
spade.
let me give you one more reminder, because even your friend Ozzy Guna, who's very good, and I haven't spoken to Ozzy in a while. Remember
Yeah, I
when you
haven't
bought
spoken to him in a while. Big ups
remember
to
when
us,
you
doing it,
bought
man.
Jesus and we bought Richarlison? You laughed at me when I reminded you that there is a reason why Richarlison starts ahead of Jesus in the Brazilian national team. So you need to change this show from the Minority Report to Deji Spurs reminders, because I've just spent the best part of 51 minutes reminding you of things that were said in Christmas past.
Mm. It's shocking, man, Deji. It's shocking. It's shocking. Deji Spores, yeah, because of course, we have to go. Deji, you have Burnley coming up in the FA Cup. See, what's your psyche going into the FA Cup? Do you think, hey, I have bigger fish to fry? I have to get back into the Champions League. So I don't need that extra bit of worry. Because that's what my manager is going to do against Liverpool. He's going to think
I,
that we have bigger fish to fry
it's,
in the Champions League and in the
it's
league,
amazing
and
that
he's
you
going
say
to
that.
throw that game away. But again, we're going to get beaten either way. So
It's amazing that you say
there's
that.
no. But again, Deji, what's the psyche going into
Let
this
me tell
matchup
you.
here against Burnley? Do you think
So
you're in it to get to win it, or are you looking at it as a legitimate trophy to win this season, or you're looking
let,
at maybe it might be a distraction?
let me let
What's
me
your
let me
what's
tell
your
you.
what's your thoughts?
So first and foremost, it's a pleasure to hear you speak the way that you're speaking, because I was the one, again, sorry, it's the reminder show that told you that the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup mean nothing, especially to the big teams. It might mean to the minnows, but it means nothing to us. The assembled will lie in the chat, and Hasper will probably lie and say that Tottenham want to win the FA Cup. But the truth is, nobody gives a damn. We don't give a damn by the team that we put out. If you want to know how seriously teams think of a competition, just look at
Big
their
ups,
starting
Thomas
11.
Sabia. That's my
Just
friend,
look
Thomason.
at their
Big ups to
starting
you.
11. You already have predicted that Arsenal against Liverpool are not even going to field their strongest side. There you go. So I see with me, I stay consistent, my bro. I don't give a damn about the FA Cup. I don't care if we're in.
So
I
it's a
don't
Mickey Mouse
care
Cup.
if we're out.
Is it a
Bro,
Mickey
it's
Mouse
Mickey
Cup to
Mouse
you?
to me. It's been Mickey Mouse. However, if
Guys,
Tottenham
clip
get,
Deji. Deji just said that the FA
if we
Cup
get
is
to the
still a Mickey
final,
Mouse Cup. So,
I'm
clip
not
that.
gonna lie.
Clip that.
If we get to the final,
Mm.
I will find myself in the stadium and I will buy a burger at half time because it's a day out.
Then make it make
I
sense
won't give a
because you
damn
just
if we
called it a
win,
Mickey Mouse Cup. Make it
and
make
I won't
sense.
give a damn if we lose.
No, but Deji, that's the only justifiable way for you to get a trophy this season. That's the
Fans don't
only
care
way.
about the cup, Bronco in Vancouver. Nobody cares about the FA Cup. Don't lie to yourself.
But Deji, that's the only credible way you can. That's the only way you
No,
can have a trophy this
no.
season, man.
Let me tell you something.
What are you going
Let
for
me
this
tell
season?
you.
You're out of the
Let me
Carabao Cup.
remind
The
you. Let
FA
me give
Cup
you another. Let me give you another reminder.
remains the only
Let me tell you.
chance for you to
Let
earn
me
a
tell you
trophy
something.
this season to keep in your
Let me
dusty,
tell you
dusty trophy
something.
cabinet. You have no
Tony,
trophies, probably maybe just the Audi
people,
Cups, and
ladies,
you need the FA
ev-
Cup to get in. You need the
everybody
Audi,
on
you
this
need the FA
show,
Cup. Come on, man, don't
everybody
do
on
this,
this
Deji.
show, I'm afraid, I know some people like me, some people don't, but I'm about to give you a mic drop. Let me tell you why Tony's mentality and most of your mentalities are foolish, and I'll explain. When Manchester United won the Carabao Cup, I was the first to come out and say it's a dusty trophy. People said, oh, but if Tottenham win the Carabao Cup, winning the trophy will change the mentality. Man, you won the cup, the Carabao Cup. Look what happened to them.
Hmm.
When you put yourself at a low level, you get low results.
You get low results, right?
Arsenal
Guys, did
Arsenal
you make
won the
sense in
FA
that
Cup.
one, man?
Yeah,
That's true.
when
Look
you
at
go
Man
low,
United. They're
yeah,
in the
low,
mud. Man
you're in the
United
mud
are in the mud. They're in the
because
mud.
you know why? Because they didn't think big.
Ellie Dawes, shout out
They
West Ham
didn't think
channel.
big,
Go
bro.
subscribe to that channel. Great guy.
They got
Yeah.
Wolfgang. They didn't think big. You man won the FA Cup when Arteta first came in, and guess what you've did since? You moonwalk backwards. So
Mm.
don't tell me winning the trophy is going to help my club. No, winning the right trophy going to help my club. Winning the league or winning the Champions League. And let me tell you that my manager, Postecoglou, me and that brother there, we think alike. Let me tell
Oh,
you why. Let me just
oh,
tell you why
did you,
quickly.
but no,
Because I'm
but did
about
you
to
what?
mic drop. We're finishing
But
up.
did you? You're shameless. See,
Let me tell
6 games ago, you called
let
for the
me
head of
tell
the same
you.
manager
No,
that you're
six
waxing lyrical and shaking your bum
Six
for.
games ago, I've already
Oh my
explained it was a
God,
war
man.
cry. But
This is
anyway, let me tell
shameless,
you this
man.
now. Let me tell
This
you
is
this now.
shameless. This
Arsenal,
nuts. Exactly. This nuts.
let me tell you this now. Imagine,
Give you as a centre back, not a left back.
Emi Baba,
You
stop lying to
this
yourself.
nuts. Big ups to
You're
you,
such a
man.
liar. Don't lie.
Amy Baba. You brought in Amy Baba
Don't
into
lie.
the fray. Oh
That is
my God.
rubbish. So let me explain. So,
Oh my
um,
God.
now you've made me lose my train of thought. I went no. So my
Exactly,
manager,
man.
no, listen. My manager at the end of the Bournemouth game,
Mm,
the commentator, the kind of journalist asked him, said, "Oh, how do you feel, Postecoglou?
mm,
You guys are 1 point off a Champions League place. You're 1 point off fourth."
mm.
You know what my manager said?
No.
We are 3 points off top, mate. Why are you telling us that we're 1 point off fourth when we're 3 points off top? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's the mentality that I'm not seeing from your gaffer. That's the
True.
mentality I'm not
I get
seeing from
that.
your fans.
I agree.
You
I agree.
Arsenal fans should be
I agree.
you lot should be talking about the Champions League, not telling me about the FA Cup. Are you dusty, man?
I agree.
Dusty, get out of here.
I agree. I agree. I agree. No, Deji, I'm in the see. Arsenal is in the mud right now. And I agree. We're in the mud, but Deji Spurs, man. The dead bone shall rise again. I don't think it's with this manager, but if we're just lucky, we go into this transfer window and see it, guys in the chat here. See, the proof is in the pudding. If we go into the market because the market is open, we do have a chance to shut Deji Spurs up, to shut Tottenham fans up, to shut all these rival fans up. We have a chance, but we have a bozo manager who won't do the right thing. We have that chance right now because the market is open. Go get a striker. Go get a central midfielder. Give them the money. Give Brentford the money and Eddie Nketiah. Give them 40 million and Eddie Nketiah. Even add a cherry on top. Uh, Sweeten the deal, yeah, with Cedric the Entertainer. They will take it. They will take it. Yeah, they will take it. Bring in Ivan Tony. Go to Real
Yeah,
Sociedad.
no
Talk to these
ambition,
people.
Arsenal fans.
Drop that money, yeah. Drop that money. 50, 60 million we
Come
get
on.
in Mendy down here to the football club and start playing. Yeah, because see, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Martin Odegaard. See, it's just like a robot. Yeah, that is having malfunctions here and there. These AIs, yeah, they malfunction here and there. Odegaard is malfunctioning. Good. Go get in a Zubimendi. Bring him in. Let him play. Let him do the job. At worst, go get in a Paulinha from this place, from Fulham. Go get these guys, yeah. I'll prefer Zubimendi, yeah, and go get in a left-sided defender, someone who will help us, yeah. Maybe a Hato from PSV Eindhoven might be okay. No problem. Go get him, yeah. I don't know, man. They just pause, man, or go get an Inacio from Sporting Lisbon, because right now Liverpool is about to gazum that
Look,
deal from Arsenal. So
look.
I
All I
don't know,
want,
man. This
all I
manager
want.
doesn't
Look,
know. He doesn't know what to go
can
get
I
in the
just say
transfer
something?
window, and it
I think
hurts.
it's
It hurts.
I think it's
It hurts.
disingenuous for people to say that I'm the Arsenal slayer. Because when you really listen to me, I'm trying to help.
Yeah, exactly. You're the
Like
Arsenal helper.
I'm really trying to help your team. I'm trying to help your club. And yeah, just go out, Arsenal, and be ambitious, guys. Like I want Arsenal to be competitive, bro.
See, Deji, just before we go into predictions and we leave. Deji, you've seen Mikel Arteta cook, yeah? Good. What is the problem you see with this manager? Do you think this manager can take Arsenal to the next level? Or what do you think? What's your general overview of this manager? Should he leave our football club? If it's your club, will you entertain him till this
No,
time?
no. The problem with Arteta is, look, he look. Every top manager has their own identity, so he's right in
Mm,
a way. You need your own identity in order to become a legend and to be remembered. Klopp has his own style. Pep has his own style. The big managers have their own style. What he's trying to do is he's trying to carve out his identity by being a little bit too creative.
mm.
If he just kept it simple, you man would be flying. But
Exactly, man.
he has this desire to, like why, like if there was, why do you want to make life difficult? Why would you play Partey right back? Why would you buy Kai Havertz as a replacement to Xhaka? Like, why are
Oh
you
my
making
God,
your
man.
life hard? Like, I don't get it. And it just feels like
Guys, this is
he
coming from a
feels
sports fan, man.
it's an
He
ego. It's an
understands
ego.
the
It's like,
problem.
but the thing is, you got to see it's a high risk game. What he's doing is he's playing Russian roulette with your squad.
Yeah,
Because
I
what he's
agree.
doing is Havertz if he was able to turn Havertz around, he's a legend. He's able to do something no one else has been able to do. But the problem with that is if it flops, you sink like the Titanic with water
Yeah,
coming in very quickly from the bottom. And what we're seeing
exactly.
is water coming in very fast from the bottom. And I just don't know, like people cuss Postecoglou, but the truth is he's
Shout
creative and
shout out to
we're
Wolfgang
seeing it.
Division. That's another brother
So
down there. Yeah, big up to you,
the-
man. Amy Baba, Ellie
Arteta,
Doss, TPJ, Bronco. Big up to these guys. Yeah,
Arteta
real one.
doesn't want to keep it simple. And because he doesn't want to keep it simple, you guys will suffer. It's as
Mm,
simple as that.
yeah, yeah. Um, Deji, man, what's your predictions for this game against Burnley? Do you think it's going to be something big? Do you think you're gonna rest players? But anyway,
We
you
don't
you
care
wouldn't
about
need
Burnley.
you wouldn't need to rest players
We're gonna
because
risk players.
it's your second string team that's actually playing your first
It's
team right
our
now.
it's our
So
second string that's been playing. So we
exactly,
can't
in a
rest
way,
anyone.
you can't rest anyone. So,
We
uh,
will
are you going all
we
out?
look, we don't care, is the answer. We don't
No,
care.
no, no. But they just see, just like Hotspot TV said, and they assembled. This is a credible way for you to get a trophy. You haven't won no trophy since 2008. You need a trophy. This is the see. To be very sincere,
Tony,
Sports is not going to win the trophy this
Tony,
season. You know you're not winning. You know
Tony,
you're not winning the league this season.
Tony,
This represent the only avenue for
Tony,
you to have a trophy in the bag. How
Tony.
can you tell me you're not going to take
Let
it
me tell you
seriously?
something. As for you, you cannot give me any advice. Unfortunately, you can't because you jumped on the hype of the trophy, and now look what you got. You jumped on the hype of your manager. Look what you got. You jumped on the hype of your bench. Now look what you got. So you have no right giving me any advice. Leave my club to focus on the big boy trophies. You
No.
stay there
Big boy,
wanting
you're not in the
to stay.
Champions League. What are you talking about,
You
man?
stay there
Shout out to
wanting
Long
to
Head Yeti
stay.
using the chart. Long Head Yeti, another
You
real
you
one.
stay there wanting to stay in the FA Cup. You just stay there. You keep focused. You stay in the FA Cup. Knock yourself out. We we have other things on our minds that we're going for.
All right, man. Anthony Herbert said I should give you a hug, man. I'll give you a brotherly hug, Deji Sports, man. And I know it's not easy, with your trophy cabinet looking so empty since 2008, and I'm here telling you that you should take FA Cup seriously because
Then what
it's
have
an
you done? What
avenue.
have you done since 2008?
Bro, I've
What have
won
you
a couple of
done?
FA Cups. We're not the
Oh,
same. No, we're not
ooh,
the same. I've won a couple of FA
couple of
Cups.
FA Cups. Ooh,
Yeah, a
ooh.
couple of FA Cups, man. Come on, man. It's not as
FA
dusty
Cups
as
that have
yours,
been
man.
losing value year in, year out.
Deji, don't disrespect the oldest. No, see, Deji, yeah, it hurts me because you're British, yeah. But why do you guys like disrespecting, yeah, the, uh, you know, British symbols. Yeah, the FA Cup remains
No,
the oldest
I
cup game
no.
in the
You
world.
can't say
That's
that.
the oldest. No, Digi Sports.
I can
That's the
disrespect the FA
oldest
Cup.
cup game. That's the oldest cup game in the world.
Nobody
It's the
cares.
first. It's the oldest cup game in the
Let
world.
me tell
Why
you
are you
why.
sitting down here disrespecting the
No, I'm not
sanctity of
disrespecting it.
football, disrespecting the first cup game in the
I'm not
world?
disrespecting
That's
it.
a British icon. It's a
Let me
British
tell you
symbol.
why.
Come on, man.
And then we
Don't
go
do
because
this,
I have to
man.
go myself. Let me tell you why. Because even your manager doesn't respect it.
But he won it. Come on, Digi Sports. But he
Bro, let
won
me
it.
tell you why. Let me
But
tell
he
you
won
why.
it in his first
Will
season at that. What
Arteta,
are you talking about?
will Arteta pull out Arsenal's strongest team for the FA Cup game?
I don't think so. I don't think
Why
so.
not? Why not?
Because I think it's a useless manager.
No.
At end of, I think
Why
he's a
won't
useless
your
manager.
manager pull out your strongest team for this important trophy?
I don't know. He's a useless manager. I won the FA Cup. I
But,
wanted the
but he's not
Carabao
the
Cup.
only one, though. Hold on. But most managers in the Prem are not going to be putting out their strongest team. So are they all useless?
Well, the FA Cup still remains a valid trophy. That was
Yeah,
why Man
yeah,
City
look
won the
yourself
trophy.
now.
No, but Man City won that trophy last season. That's why they won a treble last season. Come on, man, Deji, what are
Man
you talking
City,
about, man?
let me tell
What are
you,
you saying? See, Man City, as big as it gets, yeah, they won the FA Cup last season. What are you talking about?
let me tell you something. Man City won the FA Cup because it's better to say they did a treble than a double.
Oh my God, Deji Sports.
When big teams are
It's
in
just
the
shameless.
building, they
It's,
do
it's
big things.
shameless. It's
They do
shameless.
big. They didn't just win. You won't find Man City just
Oregon
winning
Gunner,
the FA Cup.
my brother, Oregon
Do you
Gunner.
think if Man City just won the FA Cup in a season, they would be happy? Do you think they
No,
would?
no, they wouldn't be happy. But
The only
again,
team that I
it's a
know,
trophy. It's a
the
trophy in the
only
bag.
team that I know
Man
who's happy
United
with
won the
just
Man
winning.
United won the Carabao Cup, and
Listen, the
they were
only team
bringing
that
their
I
wives
know
into the stadiums. They were
happy with
having
just winning
kisses.
the
They were
FA Cup
holding their babies, and they were
is
having a
Arsenal.
party. In the stadium.
And
Come on, man. Why
Tony
can't
and
Arsenal
Tony
or
and
Tottenham
Tony
go for the
told
juggler in the
subscribers.
FA Cup?
Only your subscribers lie to themselves and say that the FA Cup is something. Continue
Says the
lying to yourself.
says the guy that the last won a trophy since 2008. Oh my God, man.
Bronco in from Vancouver, 9986, which is the beginning of his phone number, is saying that he's an American that understands what the FA Cup means to England. Enough said.
Bronco, big ups to you, man. Don't mind the dispose. That's what he does, man. He does this. He does this, man. He
I'm
does
just
this.
saying.
Yeah. Oregon Gunner says Deji on that rock again. Deji Sports. That's my brother, man. Oregon Gunner. Yeah, man. Get it in there. He says Deji on that rock again. Say no to crack Deji.
The assembled,
You
you know
get-
you don't believe that. If you take a competition seriously, you play your best players. Full stop.
Exactly. Don't play your big players onto the quarterfinals. Okay, good and okay. Eros is done. He says, "You're Oregon Gunner, Deji, aka Pokey from New Jack City."
What say
See
what
you
you like,
guys.
Eros. I am my
Wow,
brother's
you're my
keeper.
hero. See you guys. Yeah, thanks for today. Thanks for today. Of course, when me and Deji come up, yeah, it's always a bump, yeah, because me and Deji, we feed off each other's energy, yeah, dragon energy. That's what me and this guy have together. Yeah, that's my brother, Deji Spores. He hates Arsenal. I hate Tottenham, but we still find a way to still, come
I'm not
sit
gonna lie.
down.
I hate your club,
I
but
don't like your club.
I'm
I
trying to
hate
help.
you.
But
I
I'm still
see,
trying to
Deji
help
Spores.
you
You're playing
because I
better
want you
football than
guys to
us,
be
but
competitive.
I can't admit it that you're gonna, you're better than us, and that's because I don't like your football club. I hate Tottenham. I don't like your
Oregon
institution.
Gunner,
I don't like your
Oregon
jersey. I
Gunner.
don't like your players. I don't like anything about that football club.
I don't know how any of these Arsenal cronies can even come out and chat in the new year. What have you guys? What have you got to celebrate? Oregon Gunner, get at me because you
he's
also
su-
need to get
he's such a
you and your
trooper.
you and your cronies from TJ Warren show. Bring me on. In fact, I'm going to go around chopping up all these Arsenal guys. You guys got nothing to shake your bum about.
Shout
This,
out to Amy Baba, man. He says Tony and Deji, love and hate
yeah,
friendship. Yeah,
Tottenham ain't
exactly,
your
man.
rivals because West Ham are more your rivals nowadays, Oregon Gooner. That's how far you guys have dropped.
Oh my God, the charts are still bumping. See, yeah, we're not gonna go home today, Digi Sports, because the chart it's going on overdrive. I can't seem to keep it. See, Digi Sports, man, tell us about what you got coming up because I've seen something like the African Nations Cup stuff. That your channel is teasing. Talk to these people. Talk to these people where they could find you. And tell them what's
Thank
up.
you.
And also throw into the mix your prediction for the game Tottenham versus Burnley at home in the FA Cup.
No, big up to everybody. Enough respect for you. It's always a pleasure. Sorry, Tony and I have been missing each other, but we are going to try and make this a regular. And especially when your club is quite dusty at the moment, even more so for why I need to be on. But you got to tell your guy to stop running around and hiding from me. Catch me on Deji Spurs YouTube. Catch me on Deji Spurs Insta. But yeah, I am trying to do something different, which is that I am trying to cover some of the African Nations Cup as well. And in
Mm.
particular, I want to kind of follow the Premier League players that
Liquid
I've worked
Danger, big ups to you, man. That's a
with. These
real one,
guys,
man. Liquid
if you
Danger,
want
real
to
one.
find out a bit more information about the African Nations Cup, I've got a good guy called Mbizo, who's very knowledgeable about African players and teams. Please check in and do the usual. Assembled was there earlier, and I hope the Assembled thought it was a good conversation. But it's good to get some insights about some countries that even I don't even have any knowledge of. So we'll be following it over the next month, and hopefully, we'll have a good time.
Yeah. Burnley says,
Bronco in the VA
Yeah,
is
Oregon
he is
gonna
he
says Burnley's gonna beat you three goals to nil. Deji, throw in your
only
prediction
just
for that
before
matchup.
you end the show, Bronco from Vancouver,
Yeah.
9986, the beginning of his phone number, said Burnley 21-0. I just want to double check. Is he when he's thinking of football, is it football
bro,
or
bro,
football?
you've pissed him off, Deji Sports, man.
Because is because I
Deji, have
take it
pissed
he
Bronco
supports
off.
the Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos, man. Yeah. See, big up to you, Bronco, man. Thanks for showing
He said, look, he
love.
said, one sport, my bad. Oh my days, he thought it was NFL.
I can't stop laughing, man. See, bless everyone who came to the show today. Yeah, see, Digisports in the building. Yeah, guys, it doesn't get better than this. Yeah, one of the amazing, and one of the most respected Tottenham Hotspurs fans out there. Go to his channel, Digisports, on YouTube, and you can also
Oregon is
catch him.
cranky.
You can
It's like
also
5
catch.
o'clock. It's like 1 o'clock in the US, and Oregon Gooner's already drinking.
It's waxing lyrical, man. It's waxing lyrical. And
He's
see, yeah,
talking
guys.
about the Europa Conference League is a trophy. That's
Oh,
like
DJ, why
saying
do you like disrespecting all these trophies, man?
the championship, winning the championship is a legitimate trophy.
It's a joke, Deji. Laugh, man. He said it's
I'm
a
not like
joke, man. Broncos.
don't go from Vancouver. I ain't finished with you, mate. That's all you know. I ain't finished with you.
Yeah, guys, catch me and Deji. See, guys, yeah. Catch me and Deji next week. Yeah, I'll bring you another bumper show because everyone, see, the chat doesn't want to rest. Everyone wants to talk to Deji. Everyone wants to shake hands with him and laugh at him. And, but see, yeah, guys, yeah, that time will come. At the end of the season, when Tottenham Hotspurs get to their rightful position, which is maybe sixth, seventh. But again, see, catch me and Deji next week. On Sunday, I'll be doing the watch along on Sunday, so I won't be doing any more shows. I need to rest because work should be starting up next week, so I need to rest too. So I'll be here on Sunday, and we'll be doing the watch along. The usual suspects will be down here. Wolfie will be down here. My brother football band will be down here with me. Ellie Doors might still pop in if he has the time. And maybe Yeti might still join the fray. With us. Shout out to Anthony Herbert, Bronco, who was down here too. Elidor's football, Oregon Gunner, that's my brother. Mind you, on Monday, me and Oregon Gunner, we have to talk about the Liverpool game and the Arsenal FA Cup game. So that's my brother, Oregon Gunner, is down here. So, catch us next week, yeah? And from me and Deji. The Tottenham Van Helsing's pause. We
Thank you.
are out. Big ups.